Alright, so I've never changed since day one. I never changed. My friend is going to grab a cigarette. Let it be not so. Then cross that line, brother. But I swear the angels will tear you to pieces. And you know that as well as I do. Yeah, you do. You know that. You and your big book, social studies, boy. Sorry, that was rude. That was rude. You shouldn't backbite people into the gang, you know? If you backbite, they'll go into the gang. Because you shouldn't backbite Muslims. They're fucking cowards. So, I'm not gonna sit here and live in what I just did there. That was, obviously that was rude. But you're somebody that's gonna present me with a book later and rip me off again. And then you're gonna be like, it's back to blood and wars. And I was like, you're insulting God again. You've been insulting God this whole time since the first time in 2008 or whatever. We're a religion of peace. I didn't know anything about God then. I wasn't looking at you like anything. Everybody else was looking at each other. I'm just over here stupid. We're a religion of peace. I have no idea what that means. How can you be a religion of peace? So I was just like, next. I guess I got a question answered. So anyway, I didn't have to use any weapons. I smacked a tree outside. It was pretty lethal. Because you're supposed to. Don't you know that he'll make it equal among you? Alright, so. You don't read that part of the book. So many times these people could have gone back to their book. And you know what? When they go to the book now, they're like, I don't want to go to the book. He's everywhere. It really is him. Who? I just fly away on a bird. Because he's not here, brother. I need to get that money, you know what I'm saying? Well, it was here. I know, all of a sudden it was here. And what? Just went to the bank and now I'm broke. And he's like, read my father full force to the face. But he only has one eye. And it's his book. You know, it's just like this book the whole time. And God knew he would do that. So he could try to be the last messenger himself. But anyway. So, that was totally unrelated. So you can just come through and be like, I am. You get all the yes ever. Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what the world is about? Isn't that what you're looking for with this reflectiveness? What you don't like in me is a reflection of something in you. It's all the dummy magic. So, that's it. I'm just saying, like, if Jesus was here, I wouldn't be like, no, I wouldn't do that with the other guy either. Why would you do that? That's so stupid. You just don't get that message at all. And I'm looking at it like, man, he could just do away with us all. He would be just fine. So it's like, I'm down here telling a message. It's like, I don't want to be that. Why would you want to be that? Why would anybody want to be that? So anyway, you could just walk up and be like, I am. And be like, I am what? So that's the most uncorrupted thing, right? It's to walk out, language of Enoch, Adam, crack, crack, skull crack. We're going back to the cave, brother. And that's not the first. And then you go past the Adam. Now you're fucked, right? Now you're like, I am. Oh, so what are you? It's like, I'm not gonna play this game with you, brother. All right, put down the fucking apple and the knowledge tree. And that was so long ago. Like, this is me trying to get away from you. I'm like, man, if he's so wrong, then yes, you should get away from him, but not leave him. And he's like, well, I never leave, so he's got to leave. You know, so like, I would have to leave. You're like, yeah, you would have to leave. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I've been saying. You're like, no, you're here, man. You're here. You just said it. All this dumb shit. So a guy can just walk through, and let's say he gets all that. Is that right? Is that right? Because I worked on the demiers for a long time. There's this thing called the demiers, right? You should check it out sometime. Maybe they'll try and repair it in the afterlife. You'll be getting your fucking ass kicked. Like, oh, we could do that too. You didn't know we could do that? Yeah, we don't need a metal machine. Shame on you, brother. Shame on you for being so young and naive. Now you want to do the charity. Now you really want to do the charity, right? You're like, man, my Quran fucking won. Me and my Quran won, brother. Anyway, I have a we in my head, a friend in my head, and I really liked hanging out with them. And you know what? All this has cost me them. You don't think about that? I think about that a lot, man. I really do. Makes me cry sometimes. But God's there. So that if you kill him, you can't do anything for God. That doesn't make any sense. Sometimes you gotta keep your best customer alive. And they just don't know it, right? It's an everlasting game, right? So then what? For telling you that, somebody has to just die and become vacuum space? Because look, you're all out there talking about, because you did exactly that. So I technically have you on paper, which I shouldn't, but you're incorruptible, so you would go on paper like that. And, that would be that. You could be uncorruptible. You might be Jesus Christ. How the hell am I going to know without a million Socrates philosophies and stars falling out into the fucking abyss, futures going right from 621 Brook Street, brother. You know I have my fucking black gloves for me? We're supposed to be friends, man. Incorruptible. Immutable like blockchain. What happened to you then? Oh, now we're going to put the Quran on blockchain. So you're going to put a battery in a machine. Well, what? The battery didn't power you enough? Didn't put enough sense into you, brother? You have to tell me everything right now. Who are you? Undress. Undress yourself. Hook up to the lie detector or you're going to lose your head. Brother, you lost your head. I feel really bad for you. I want to put your head back on. I don't want to keep taking your head off. What kind of brother is that? Without the book. So without the book, why would he want to keep? Oh, is it his heart? No, it's his eyeballs and his mind, brother. He's fucking possessed. He's possessed out of it. There she is. Oh man, I don't know if my God's real now. There she is. Yeah, that's funny. Isn't that hilarious? See you? I think that's hilarious. I really do. For talking about things backward and God, the best planner, he would joke with you. Oh man, her sex is so good. You're just gonna forget about God? Turn your back on me then, brother. It'll start really subtly. You'll love it.